Sandown Park this Thursday night. The Speed Star returns, and I'm joined by two guns of Sandown Park. Mick Floyd, hello to you.
G'day James, pleasure to be here.
And over on my right-hand side, Jason Adams.
Hello James, great to be here and very excited for the Speed Star. It's my favourite event.
Oh, it's my favourite event too. I can't wait for this Thursday night. The fastest greyhounds going head-to-head. It's going to be a blistering night of greyhound racing. Now, before we kick off, lads, there are some exotic type of bet types you can place, and just explain a few of those, Mick.
Yeah, there's head-to-heads on every match race. There's the fastest overall winner of each event, plus a bunch of exotics, inside and outside boxes, fastest third splits, you name it, you can bet on it at tab.com.au.
So make sure you head to that site. Now, Jace, the Speed Star, it's been a race already full of history. We've seen so many greyhounds who lead go on to win.
Exactly. Out of the 20 matches that have been over the sprint distance, 16 greyhounds who have led have gone on to win the race. So it's certainly something that we need to take into strong consideration.
Well, early speed could be the key. Let's get straight into the big one, the Bill Collins Speed Star of 2018. We'll start with the first of 4 match races. It's Quick Jagger v Dinah Wazza. Quick Jagger will jump from box 1, Dinah Wazza from box number 3. Jace, how do you see it?
I think Quick Jagger, we saw how good he was in the shootout over the New Year period, and the format really suits. He's strong, and he's only got one other greyhound to contest with.
Yeah, look, I'm going to go Quick Jagger as well, but Mick, I'm on the fence here. I think if he doesn't get through and hold Dinah Wazza is a fast sprinter.
Certainly is, and that's probably the big question coming in. He is going over the staying trip now, Quick Jagger. Yeah. Is he fresh enough to go quick enough over the sprint? We'll find out, but Dinah Wazza certainly is a fast greyhound. It's
going to be an interesting match race to kick off. Match race 2, tab.com.au have number 3 Poke the Bear at $1.50 in comparison to Dinah Paddy, well over $2. I think Poke the Bear's value.
I agree, James. I think he's probably got a couple of lengths in Dinah Paddy, which is going to be all the difference.
Yeah, I think the speed, he's a greyhound that could suit this match racing too.
No question at all. Of course, Shona Thompson knows how to get him right for these series. She's won it twice before as well with Bewildering. The box draw is important here. I think Poke the Bear can hold his spot and be hard to beat from there.
They clashed actually at the Meadows recently as well, and Poke the Bear went through underneath of Dinah Paddy and just safely held. So I'm going to go Poke the Bear clearly. Third of them is an interesting one. Elevated's the fastest qualifier going into the Speed Star, but hasn't ran for about 5 or 6 weeks. And I read on the Sandown website, coming back from a little groin injury, so My Redeemer just looks the fit greyhound that's the one to beat.
Yeah, I don't know about that, James. You say we haven't seen Elevated for a while. She did trial on Sunday night at Sandown. She went 23.05, which is really fast. Where hand slip times match up to 5:15 times, so watch out. But I think that's enough to say she's in good nick. She's the fastest qualifier heading in, and I think hard to beat.
Not many go quicker than 23.05, do they?
No, that's right. Only the elite dogs are going that quick. But I'm going to go with the race fit, battle hardened greyhound, My Redeemer. He's won 5 from the bounce. Yeah. He was brilliant last Thursday night, and I don't think he's. I think he's going to be very hard to beat here.
He's built a nice picket fence, and it could roll on here. Final of the match races for the Bill Collins. Mossimo Bale lining up with the black rug underneath of Alpha Giorgio, the pink rug. And lads, I'm pretty keen Mossimo Bale. I would have preferred him drawn out wide, but I still think he's got the class factor.
Yeah, I agree, James. I think most of his wins have been from coming behind as well. So in one out occasion with Alpha Giorgio, the only greyhound he's up against, I think this format suits, and we'll see him really unleash.
Mick?
No question, Mossimo Bale for mine.
Looks a good price, I reckon. $1.85 in comparison to $1.95. I think we all agree.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you won't get the $1.85 come race night, but if it is still around, I certainly recommend take a bit of that.
Go for it. I agree. Tab.com.au, the place to put the bets on there. So let's turn our attention now to the overall winner of the Bill Collins Speed Star. And lads, I'm pretty keen on Poke the Bear. I think he'll go through underneath of Dinah Paddy, and the big white flash can show his class.
I think he's going to be very hard to beat, James. But if there is one to beat him, I think it's My Redeemer. Yeah. Hard fit, 5 in a row he's won. I think he can make it 6 in a row on Thursday night.
Rock hard fit, that's for sure. And Jace, am I right? You've got something to say about that?
Yeah, I'll go against Mick. I think Elevator's going to be the winner of the overall for the Bill Collins Speed Star.
Well, how good's that? The Speed Star, there's 4 match races and we've come up with 3 different greyhounds that can win. I just find that fabulous and intriguing. Liz Reen, let's turn the page back one for the stayers over the 715 metres. We kick off with the first of them. He's the overall favourite to win. He's probably the best stayer we've seen in quite some time, Rip and Sam.
Yeah, hard to argue with that. He's been a phenom since he's gone over the distance. Yeah. He's the heir, I guess, to Fana Bale. She was the best for a long time, but he's the heir apparent. Going to be very hard to beat here.
Well, you feel sorry for Bacali, don't you? Front runner who's just going to have the strongest greyhound I think I've nearly ever seen right behind.
Yeah, I think Rip and Sam will give him a start, obviously, but he's got a massive motor. He's going to come home really hard and be very hard to hold out.
$1.10 as well, I think it's not a bad bet in a head-to-head. I'd rather take $1.10 on Rip and Sam than have an AFL or bet like that. I just think he should just be winning.
It's as good as it gets, and just to round up the top of the multi, that's the way to go.
He's a multiplayer. Sharp Diamond v Sir JJ. Sharp Diamond, the white rug, the inside. Sir JJ, the outside. Mick, how do you see see it?
Yeah, Sir JJ, of course, ran second in the Stayers event last September and is the only greyhound in this field that has Speedstar experience, trialled very well on Sunday. Just a little question on how he's going to back up on the 5-day rest, but I think he's the one to beat.
Yeah, that was a 41.76 trial, so a very, very smart trial indeed. Jace, how do you see it?
Yeah, I like Sir JJ. He's a wide runner, of course, but I think he's going to get a lot of room to really move, and obviously trialled well Sunday. I think he can carry that into Thursday, no doubt.
Yeah, and I think Sharp Diamond, I prefer the Greyhound chasing a tail early. I think he might just burn along a bit too hard, and with a strong stayer close, it could be a worry. Scott Keeping, back on Lava. Jace, how do you see that one?
Big fan of back on Lava here. I've really liked him since he stepped up in distance, and I feel this is his opportunity to really show what he's made of. He's getting stronger, and we think we're going to see him put together a really good showing on Thursday night.
Good price, outsider of the two, Mick?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Scott Keeping. I just like the class factor there. He is a faster greyhound, straight out. I think he's the faster dog, and that should prevail here.
Qualifying time, 41.98 back on Lava into 41.92 or thereabouts for Scott Keeping, so expected to be close. Simon Keeping, Jane's Intention will wrap up the Liz Reen. For what it's worth, I think there's absolutely nothing between them.
Yeah, Simon Keeping, of course, it is well known that he can be a little bit unpredictable in races, but a format like this is a very fast type. Hard to beat for mine.
Mick?
Group 1 winner, he trialled in 41.71. That's good enough for mine.
All right, so you've swayed me to going for Simon Keeping there in the Liz Reen. Overall winner, who do we see?
I can't go past Ripping Sam.
Ripping Sam, very hard to beat.
It just has to be. He's a superstar greyhound, and I think he'll be dominating the Liz Reen. Well, the other of the big three features on Thursday night, we have to go to event number 4, which is, of course, the Racecallers. Well-named race, this one too, over the 595, celebrating some of the super Racecallers of the past and the present. Dinah Chancer, box number 1, Magic Wheel, a pup with next to no form. How's it going to play out?
I think Magic Wheel, he obviously trialled well Sunday, but Dinah Chancer is just really gaining momentum over this middle distance. He's really strong. I think hard to beat here.
Over to you, Mick.
Yeah, he had a couple of little issues when he went up to Queensland for the Derby, but clearly they're well behind him based on that run last week. He's going to be the one to beat here.
Yeah, I called Dinah Chancer a couple of weeks ago at the Meadows, and I just said he's back, and he's back to his brilliant best. It was a marvellous win, and he looks to be running really well. The next of them, Dinah Dean Bacali. I'm going to go Bacali quite safely if he can just reproduce what he did Sunday.
Yeah, a little bit of the doubt on Dinah Dean. He's obviously mixed up his distance a little bit. Drops back for the Speedstar, but Benali, he's obviously raced very well. It was good on Sunday. I think he's going to be the winner of that one.
Benali?
Dinah Dean.
Oh, there you go.
If we win it 5 times over this distance, drawn inside, I think he can hold his spot and win.
Tornado Tears, Winburn Cutie, probably the most eagerly anticipated of some of the clashes. It's going to be race on.
He's an exciting greyhound, Tornado Tears. He could have run in this all in the Liz Reen. Connections have decided to go here, and I think for good reason.
Jace? Yeah, I think it fits very well with his Sandown Cup campaign, and obviously been brilliant his last 2. Very hard to beat Tornado Tears.
I see Tornado Tears leading, Winburn Cutie bringing the heat mid-race. If Winburn Cutie can get past, that's the only worry I have, but I think Tornado Tears can run the faster of the two. Mooney on Corner v It's a Party will wrap up the Racecallers, and another one I'm sitting on the fence, maybe Mooney on Corner just.
Yeah, toss a coin on this one. I'm still dirty on Mooney on Corner after last year's Speedstar. So I'm going to go with It's a Party, out of spite more than anything.
Yeah, and you, Jace?
Mooney on Corner, I think he's a beast of an animal. Can see him doing something really special.
Well, there we have it, Mooney on Corner for Jace. But the overall winner, who are we going with there, Mick?
It's going to be a very, very even series, but I'm going with Tornado Tears.
I agree. I think Tornado Tears just brings a bit of class factor. Just has to hold Winburn Cutie early, Jace.
I think Mooney on Corner, as I said, he's a really talented type. Good format to really show what he's made of.
Okay, that's the big ones, the big 3. Let's turn our attention quickly to wrap up the other 2 of the consolations over the 5.15. Starting with the tab.com.au as we wheel the pages back here to the first event. Who do we see as being the overall winner there? I'm pretty keen on match race number 1. I think that number 2, He Shall Fred, will get the job done. Yeah,
I'm going to go in the 3rd match race, not available. Won the consolation last September and does seem to be coming to good form again. Experience in the format. Not available for mine.
Yeah, look, I think they're the 2 in that series, Jace.
I think Dinah Roscoe, I think we can forget how young he is. I think he's still improving and got a lot to prove us.
Okay, thanks, Jace. Well, let's turn our attention now to the last event of the night. It is the McGuinness family over the 5.15. It's a consolation event. Who are we going as an overall one to beat here?
I think this is the most even of the 5 events, but I'm pretty keen on Honcho Manelli. Great trial last Thursday night. First look at the track. I think he'll take a lot of improvement there. He's in good form in South Australia, one to beat.
Does look a greyhound who's going to really take, I think, to match racing. Jace?
Yeah, I like Dinah Forrest. Just like the way he's worked home in his races. Given that one-on-one format, I I think he's going to be the one to beat there.
Well, one thing's for sure, ladies and gents, it's going to be a ripping night of greyhound racing. Speed Star Racing at Sandown Park this Thursday night. We have multis with tab.com.au. The link for those are in the description. If you want more details, head to sandowngreyhounds.com.au and we'll see you there on Thursday night.